So there comes a time where you want to change the Spur Gear on your Rustler 4x4, your Slash or your Stampede, and you look through the internet. There are 100 videos on how to do this, but the issue is that they all tell you the same thing, and they tell you that you essentially have to disassemble this entire contraption in order for you to change this part here, this plastic spur. And if you haven't done this before, this is a freaking mess, okay? You have 10 to 15 different pieces inside of this thing here. This is a slipper clutch, okay? You already know by the title of the video. But you have to take off this spline for the shaft. You have to take off this nut. You have to take the spring. You have to take this little plastic piece here. There is a bearing inside this, and when you do this, all this falls down and all comes apart. You have different parts, tiny little pieces here that they have to go back again the way they were before, because otherwise this spins and it wears down because of the frictions. Whatever, you have to put this, you have to pray to put this back the way it was, and it takes you about probably half an hour to do this properly fine. If you're experienced, probably about 15 minutes. And what's the issue with this? I was thinking, how is it that Traxxas didn't make this more simple? This piece here is the mechanical fuse of your radio control car. This is in charge of protecting the entire transmission and drive line when there is an issue with it. Okay, this is meant to brake if there is a sudden change of speed in the tires, if you land a jump and on the four wheels and there is a sudden stop in all the transmission. This saves the car. If there is an issue and the wheels are locked or you have any other problem, this is what saves the most expensive components of your car, which usually are the motor and the differentials. So how is it that Traxxas doesn't make it more simple? I was thinking, this is madness, this is chaos. How is it that this plastic piece that is intended and is meant to break is not simpler to just take off and replace? Well, it actually is. They already thought about that, and I don't know why I just found out, and there is nowhere you can find this information. This is how you take it off, okay? You just need a screwdriver and taking off and screwing these 3 screws. This is the only thing, okay? You have to take it off from the car and do this. You take the 3 screws out of the plastic spur gear like this. Once you have done this, you just have to pry open carefully, like this. I already did this for demonstration purposes, okay? This is the point. And you have to pull. You just have to pull and it comes off. Like, what the hell, man? Why? Not even Traxxas have a tutorial on how to do this. And now you simply have to take your new Spur Gear and put it back like this. And just put back the 3 screws like that. It takes like about 30 seconds to do this. This is what you're doing. It's freaking magic. Man, why no one tells you that? Oh my god. Well, see you around. I hope it was useful for you. It certainly was for me.